Out for Team Mambo. You're all a bunch of third-rate duelists.
How's it going, guys? Fans of Team Mambo, I'm Dan Heffernan and I came 6th in Dublin Regional today with the Prank Kids deck. It's probably like one of the worst decks in the format because nobody knows how to play against it or what to side for it. It does really well. So the lineup is like super standard. I started with like Dinkabui's deck list, the one that won the YCS, because it was just so good. So it's really difficult to like change things. But the monster lineup is really obvious. Just 3 of each Prank Kid monster. They're all bonkers, they summon each other. Really self-explanatory. The only hand trap I main was Ash, just because this is an Irish level regionals, and this is just a generic hand trap that beats all the rogue stuff you're going to run into. That's all the monsters, just 15. For spells, 3 the Prank Kids fusion is just 3 poly and then 2 invoke. So to make any of your best plays, you need to open a poly and 2 Prank Kids monsters, which is why the deck is sort of prone to breaking. But if you watch Dinka's profile, he explains all of those stuff. As well as that stuff, 3 instant fusion. As Dinka said, it's like the only card that you can have with the Prank Kids monster that lets you play with only 2 cards instead of 3, because obviously the fusion had 2 monsters. So aside from that, 3 Cobble out of the Grave, because the deck loses hard to hand traps. Not hand traps in general, just ghost spell, sometimes Ash if you have a bad hand. So Call is good, just get you there. 3 Prank Kids place, just 3 more Prank Kids monsters, strong. With that as well, 2 terraforming, just search more monsters. So what's different about my list versus Dinka's is I played 3 Pranks and only 2 Desires. So Pranks is weird in that it's one of the only non-fusion extenders in the deck. So if you just ditch a Prank Kids card, you get to summon a little token that just starts off the combo by normal summoning the Prank Kid. 2 Desires because I really hate seeing 3 Desires. I know the deck can just remove them with Roxy's, but if you open a Desires and have to use it and then draw another Desires, you're in a really bad spot. And then for traps, I just played 2 the plan. I feel like the list is pretty airtight. You can't really change a lot of stuff unless you really like revolutionize the entire list.
Perfect ratios.
The ratios are not perfect, but they were good enough to get me 6th place, which unfortunately wasn't first. So that's the main deck, 41 cards. The extra deck, again, really standard. So you just play 3 the Rocket guy. Starts all your combos, continues combos, summons guys back, really, really strong. As well as that, you play 3 Doodle Doo. Guy searches his spells and traps, with a strong card. Again, like, this isn't really to be explained. 2 Weather Washer, you never need more than 2. 1 Bow Wow, again, you only ever need 1. It's constantly being summoned back and recycled. If you lose it, it hurts, but you can still play. Then one of the big fusion and the big link, the Duster and the Rigeki. 2 strong cards, you never really use them unless you're like just going for a big blowout. You just sort of continue to build up advantage until you make Borload or Boral Sword, which are the next 2 monsters in the extra deck. These are your win cons usually. It's really hard to win without them unless you somehow clear the board and just poke them with Prank Kids. So then the other card that was relevant is Toad. So you can always make Toad if you open a hand that opens a fusion Prank Kid. A Prank Kid's fusion and like 2 monsters. You figure it out, so you end on 2 waters and end with a Toad. It makes the deck a lot more robust towards removal. Because usually like making a Weather Washer and stuff that can't be destroyed is good and all, but it doesn't really stop them. So that's why Toad is super strong. The last one was E-Sold, just for Reaper. I wanted to play Impermanence but couldn't get them, so I needed to play Reaper because I was really afraid of Dark Warrior. So there you go. This would probably be Nightmare Phoenix and Rushka, because the deck loses so hard to Secret Village of the Spellcasters and Altergeist. Right, so that's the extra. And then the side deck, again, similar to Dinkabui, 3 Gamma and a Driver. This is really strong to a lot of matchups, especially like Dark Warrior, Thunder Dragon's really good against. The 3 Cherries, as mentioned previously. Again, super fit at Dark Warrior. If they make Rongo, you just lose. It's really, really fun to play. Then 3 evenly matched for Altergeist and for Thunder Dragon. This card is great if you resolve it. You don't always resolve it, it's really tough to resolve. People know it's coming and things. 2 Dino Wrestler, it's out to Secret Village of the Spellcasters. That's not a spell card, because your entire deck is spell cards. Again, really strong. And then 3 Denko again for Altergeist. Like, you only really lose to Altergeist. Like, if you play against Thunder Dragon or Striker, you have a really good chance of winning with just the main deck. So you like play like all this random hate for those 2 decks. Cool, yeah, that's the list. Only loss today was to Altergeist, the guy who won the tournament. Coming in, I knew that if I played like a good Altergeist player and I didn't open broken, they would just destroy me. Which is what happened. But well, that's the risk you take when you play a deck like this. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the list. Shout out to all the sponsors, Sandbox and Card Market. 2 tops for Team Mambo, first time ever. Hopefully we can keep it going. Yeah, cheers.